Welcome to Jester Rants, and I'm gonna rant about stupid shit. Round into comics. Science fiction novelist who called Tucker Carlson a Nazi suggests using water balloons to disable Russian tanks in Ukraine. Yeah, I think we are reaching the level or in the realm of stupidity beyond stupidity. I actually think that this will help. Let's see what he says. Exactly, then I'm going to cover as to why this is a bad idea. And here we thought that science fiction was supposed to be more of a realm of possible, but still unattainable. Anyway, science fiction novelist Patricktomlinson, who previously accused Tomlinson accused Carlson of being a Nazi back in April 2021, taking onto Twitter to share a segment of Tucker Carlson. Tonight on Twitter, this is straight Nazi propaganda. No, it's not. Demographic, political ambitions, no, I cannot say any of those words. Oh yeah, the shit show that it was when Marvel actually made Red Skull, in fact, very, very friendly, and somebody who was supposed to be the enemy, like, you know, somebody, the nemesis, somebody who should you hate, but made him likable, very likable. Now, anyway, let's see what he says here. Fun fact, hashtag Ukraine. A water balloon filled with a $1 paint thrown at the periscopes can disable the tank as fast as 150,000 javelin missile. Please do have fun. The guy is an idiot, first and foremost. For you to actually get there, to actually do that with an aim that can actually achieve that, it's not going to be easy. You need to be really, really close. And for that to happen, there are soldiers already near the tank. Even if there isn't, you still have the actual guy controlling the machine guns on top of the tank, or depending on the model, etc., you can actually have other people on top of the tank or on the turret if the turret is not automated. Anyway, assuming you get there, fine. You manage to get there at striking distance. Somehow manage to go through all the soldiers in the middle up until you get there. Somehow. You get the little balloons. You go there and throw. Oops. Oopsie-daisy. Oopsie-daisy shit squeezy-o. You missed. Uh-oh. The tank noticed. It turns its turret to you and fires its machine guns. Because why would they actually spin a shell on you? You're dead! Alright. Try 2. Hey, this is starting to sound like Dark Souls. After you battle through all of that to get there, finally get there and you throw again. Whoopsie-daisy shit squeezy-o. You hit one of the periscopes. Alright, one of the sensors then, because it's not really much of a periscope in this case. It would actually kind of work-ish if this was in World War II, but not very much today. But I digress. You managed to hit one of the sensors. Uh-oh, shit squeezy-o. The turret turns and fires a machine gun on you. Why? Because they have more than one sensor. Alright. So, that was a bust, so you die. Right again, Dark Souls. You managed to fight it all over again. You battle a bunch of Russians, near commies, you get there near the tank, and now this time you actually have another person with you. You go on and you both manage to win the lottery and hit both the sensors. Whoopsie daisy shit squeezy-o. You forgot about the Commander Cupola. And the guy sees you. Turn around. 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock. Lower gun fire. You're dead. See, that's not a good idea, you bunch of fucking retards. Right. Where was I?
Learn from us. Tanks are not assets in an armored environment. They are anchors. Armored assets require a significant number of infantry to protect them from you. Shoot out their scopes with rifles, throw cocktails into the engine decks, turn them into ovens.
Right. It's true. In an urban environment, a tank is kind of a sitting duck most of the time, especially with buildings that all around you. That's why Americans learned to actually have those cages around the tanks, reactive explosive protection for rockets and RPGs, which is why many of the people, the terrorists and all of that, actually use rockets to actually fire at the tanks, and they don't actually use retarded World War II tactics on modern tanks, because it just doesn't work. First and foremost, it's heavily armored. Okay, fine. You go and throw cocktails in the engines. Well, even a T-72 is kind of protected, so it won't do much of a difference. You could probably achieve the same thing with firing at the tank of gasoline or diesel if it was a World War II tank, because those were generally a bit exposed. But here, a bit difficult. You go on and somehow the idiot here actually thinks you have a massively incredible aim and you're a very well-trained sniper. Fine, you go on and shoot at the sensor. Right. Somehow you manage to penetrate the armored protection of the thing. Fine. Somehow. And somehow the sensors did not pick you up. Or many of the soldiers did not pick you up. Fine. Excellent. You survived. Congratulations. You just temporarily disable one of the sensors of the tank because those things are going to move and they are very, very, very tiny. And then, no. Somehow you still manage to survive. I think the best option for you right now is an RPG. Just fire at any of the large points of the tank. Hope it hits on non-reactive armor or, I don't know, one of the cages, and you pretty much have it go, because it's a T-72 chassis with a modernized turret or something like that. It makes it a T-90, and I think T-80s, T-90s, T whatever. But overall, they are just T-72 chassis, which are pretty much descendants of the T-64, 62, and retarded nonsense. Hey, it's a pastime of the communists to modify T-72 chassis. Anyway, so in overall, the best chance for you is fire rockets at the back of a tank. Not a balloon. God, this guy is an idiot. The Modern War Institute at West Point, which describes itself as a national resource within the Department of Military Instruction, I don't care. APS that describes it, I don't care. In order to defeat these systems in Modern War, Institute suggests 4 tactics. First, they suggest firing a single missile as soon as the target enters in the engagement area. The expelled vehicle has an APS might be defeated through the simple malfunctioning of its unit. A target can quickly aim. Oh, there's also the automated protection system, which mentions here. For instance, if it's an Israeli Merkava tank, it also has a system that it can actually fire and protect the tank against the rocket reaching you. Anyway. A keyhole shot from a fire forgetting can minimize the risk the commander will assume while potentially destroying the enemy vehicle. Next, suggests overwhelming system with multiple missiles. However, they note this tactic might not work depending on the APS deployed. Coordinating multiple anti-tank teams attacking the same target nearly simultaneously from a different angle is not an easy task. Exactly, you also still have to remember the tanks also have smoke grenades, which are thermally protected. Yeah. They throw it and the tank is suddenly invisible and you're pretty much shit-fucked. Anyway, a multiple attacker could also force a vehicle to expose its rear system to one of the anti-tank teams. The arena has its rear vulnerability. Let's see the other one. Shit, it moved too much. Accurate sustained fire from a company 60mm mortar or M320 grenade launchers or cannon for a fire for higher echelons. Another one of the tactics is you actually create a landmine, a very powerful landmine, and actually explode underneath of the tank, which is very lightly armored. And especially in this case, if it's a T-72, which is even lighter armored than an Abrams. So that's one of the tactics they could actually use, but this guy is an idiot and he actually thinks a balloon will actually work. Oh, god damn it. See, this is what I'm talking about. If this guy somehow doesn't spot you, In full tactic, they suggest simply to use munitions that are not countered by the APS to engage in damage. A high-caliber machine gun could fire in an effort to destroy the munition casing or damage the sensors. A rocket could also be fired so that it explodes next to the vehicle instead of being directed at it. An APS may not deem this shot a threat, and a skilled shot aimed at a nearby wall, for example, could potentially produce enough shrapnel to damage sensors or munition casings. See? You have to actually manage to destroy multiple sensors. With a balloon, you cannot actually achieve that. Once you're dead, the guy comes out of the turret. Done! He's back at the battle again. God, sometimes these people do not think. You could actually potentially throw machine guns at... But then again, in that case, they actually can use a high explosive shell on you, and you're pretty much gone. On that case, Dark Souls again, huh? Anyway, on that goddamn fucking hell, have a great fucking night.